Hello everyone. Welcome to Intellipaat's live webinar on engaging an interactive dashboard using Power BI. Today's webinar is conducted by Mr. Arif, who is a senior data analytics consultant. He has more than 5 years of experience in data analytics. He has experience in Tableau, ClickView, ClickSense, Microsoft Power BI, and SQL. So, guys, let's welcome Mr. Arif into the session. Sir, over to you.
Thank you so much, team. Okay, as my teammate has mentioned about me, yeah, this is Mohammad Arif, guys. More than 10 years in the industry experience on the data analytics, to be specific, having expertise in various data visualization tool, BI tools, and got an opportunity to work with couple of times with Fortune 10 companies in the manufacturing domain and in the pharmaceutical domain. So that's about me, guys. So in next 1 hour 15 minutes or time, we'll be discussing about various aspects of Power BI. Basically, we'll start from business intelligence and we will know what is business intelligence. Can a non-technical person can get into the data analytics field? If so, then what should be the road path for him? And then how he should learn different topics. And to be specific, after discussing on business intelligence, we'll be looking into why choose Power BI. Why Power BI has become so popular, what you can do using Power BI, especially in BI field. Seems interesting? To get started with, my question to you guys is, what do you think Power BI is? What does this Power BI stands for? Power BI. BI stands for what, as per understanding? Business intelligence. And why business intelligence is needed? Business intelligence, Power BI. BI stands for business intelligence. What is meant by BI then? Why BI role has become so much important nowadays in the industry? Power BI is easy way to use, and we can analyze multi aspects of business data, and the decision can be taken based on facts, figures. Let me just tell you my view of what BI is and how BI has become so important from last 15-20 years. Before that also, we had to take decisions, right? Before that also, businesses were there. Many years before also, businesses were there. But how they used to take decisions? What is that driving force for business intelligence to be so much critical in any of the organization nowadays? To understand that, let me just tell you a simple activity. Let's do a simple activity. Okay, so let me just open a paint window. Guys, I like drawings in the live class. Not to show my skills of drawing, but to make it more interactive and take live inputs from you guys. Now think, guys, if I have to purchase a mobile phone, activity is what? To purchase a mobile phone. Now tell me, how many of us are here such who directly go to a shop, give the shopkeeper some amount and get the phone? Nowadays, when you have lots of options, and if you want to purchase a phone, do you go directly to a shop and purchase a phone, give him some money? Only the requirement is just I should get the call and I should be able to make the calls. Only that is the requirement of a mobile phone. If you tell 15 years back, 20 years back, yes, that was the requirement. But now the mobile phones have become so much sophisticated tool that no, it's not an easy task to purchase a mobile phone. Now, what do we all do? Let me just draw some steps. Let me just draw a diagram which every human being has in its subconscious mind. We know we need not be taught that. How should we do that? But it's already inbuilt. You can tell, right? Inbuilt capabilities of human brain. Let me just do something. First, what I do before purchasing a mobile phone, I will just do some research about what should I do. Hmm? First, I'll go to various YouTube videos. I will, and nowadays every second person has become a reviewer, right, guys? Even if he doesn't have any knowledge about the electronic gadgets, he's giving his reviews on the. He'll just take two phones and he'll start reviewing them. This has this feature, that has that feature, and all. So what we do, we see genuine YouTube review videos to get an understanding about which phone to purchase. That is the first source of information. What is the second source of information for me? So what I do next? After that, I'll go to Amazon, I'll go to Flipkart, I'll go to GSM Arena, Gadgets 360, Gadgets 360. I will go to these websites and get an understanding about the phone specifications and feature and compare them. That's not all. We have some more source of information that we refer to. We go to our family and friends and speak to them and get their advice as well. Guys, we do that. Third, who does the third source of information? Who try to get some information from the third source? Everyone, right? Because if you have some friends, if he's using a mobile phone, you'll definitely you'll ask him his suggestions. So if you have purchased that phone, then tell me what is your experience. Last but not the least, you will get understanding from your previous mobile phone experience. A quick thumbs up, or you can just raise your hand if you can. If you agree with this four source of information, everyone refer to before purchasing any product. Any product. You are purchasing a TV, you are purchasing a laptop, everything. Everyone, right? Everyone does this for any product that you purchase. What we do taking this information? What we do basically, we collect this information in our human brain. That is what I call data collection. I do collection of that information. When I'm seeing that videos, I'm collecting that information. Then what I do next, I clean that information, clean and integrate that information. The information that I'm collecting from various sources. Now people will ask me, Arif, what is meant by clean and integrate? So now tell me, guys, whenever you see YouTube videos, then every video that you see is a genuine video. Every website that you visit is a genuine website that tells everything correct only. No, right? Obviously not. So cleaning, unwanted information removed. Integrating means the information you get it from the YouTube, the information you get from the various websites, the information you get from the speaking from your family and friends, and then previous mobile phone experience. You collect all that information and you want to combine them so that you can do comparative analysis. Integrate, integration. Next, what we do after this, we start analyzing this information. Analysis. Finally, after doing the analysis, then I will come to a conclusion which mobile phone I have to purchase. Isn't it correct? Every person does that. And the best part is we need not be taught this. We don't need anyone for us to be taught these steps. Everyone, is it an inbuilt feature in every human being across the globe? And this analysis will increase if you are spending more amount, directly proportional to your money involved. Best example for this statement is, I'll tell, it is directly proportional to your analysis. Means what? Now guys, think you are purchasing a product of $1. You'll not think even for a minute, you just purchase it. If you have to purchase a product for $100, you will wait for at least half an hour or 1 hour. You think in, then you purchase it. If you have to purchase a product of $1,000, straight away you'll tell, let's go home, think about it, and then come back and purchase it. $10,000, $100,000, $1 million. As the amount increases, then the intensity of analysis also increases. You will try to search for more different sources of information. Isn't it, guys? Or we have to purchase for $100,000 product, we just go to the shop and purchase it. No one does that. I feel no one does that. So analysis intensity is directly proportional to the money that you're spending. When we know this entire process that everyone uses in our day-to-day life, I want to formulate this and I want to create this in an article. I want to tell it to others. I want to tell, yes, hey guys, follow so and so steps. Then the probability of decision making will be increased in your favor. Means you want to take a better decision, then follow these steps, then chances are more that you will take a better decision. Can I broadcast this to my friends and tell that, hey, follow so and so steps before you take any decision? Then definitely you will be in a state to take a better decision. Then when I tell that this method is a standard method to take any decision in our personal life, then after you take the decision, after you purchase a mobile phone and it's working seamlessly without any issues, you're so happy. Don't you feel that I have taken an intelligent decisions? You purchase a washing machine, you purchase any of the product. If that product is working perfectly fine, then you will think that the process that I did to purchase the product, it paid off, and you will feel like you are an intelligent person. Okay, guys? Can I give it a name similar to that what we are telling now? Personal intelligence process or decision making process. We can add this, right? We can give it a name. Now, my question is, you, me, everyone in this forum, we want to purchase a product. We think about money that we are spending. We don't want to waste our money. We want to get the best product. We want to get the best value for the amount that I'm spending. We do this process. Now, think about a company who is funding millions, millions, and billions of dollars into a business. Don't they want to make profit? Or they are a kind of NGOs who don't care about the profit? Any organization, guys, who don't care about the profit? Every business out there want to make profit. Every business out there want to be on top. Then just to purchase $1,000 product, we did so much of analysis. Then think about a company who is funding more than millions and billions of dollars. How much analysis they should do to get the full worth for their money. And one wise person back in the year of 1968, he adopted the same process without changing anything. He adopted the same process and he gave it a name called business intelligence, where I collect the information, gather or collect the information from various sources of my business. Say it is a finance department, say it is an R&D department, say it is a number of different sources. I get that information and I clean and integrate that information and then present that information in such a way that I can take decision based out of it. What kind of decision? For an example, you have time-based sale analysis dashboard where you have sales by year, sales by month, sales by quarter, sales by customer age you have. What information you can get it from? You can get sales by year. Okay, why my sales are decreasing year by year? Then I want to further go down at the quarter level. Which particular quarter is that my sales are down? Third quarter. Okay, why the sales in the third quarter was down? So will it continue in the same year, next year also in the third quarter? If it continues, then what strategies I should build? Now, which age customers are those who are not purchasing my product? What happened in the third quarter that we can overcome in the next year? Isn't it really helpful for an organization to be well ahead of time and decide what I have to take care in future? So present your information in such a way that stakeholders, stakeholders, business users, or your leadership, your managers will see your dashboard and decide what to be done in future. That is called business intelligence. And now in the name itself, it comes Power BI. Now try to define Power BI. You know now business intelligence. You know now what Power BI does. You know now what Power BI does. Then let's define Power BI. Power BI is a BI tool. Power BI is a business intelligence tool which which collects the information from various sources, clean and integrate the information, your the information in terms of charts, and then help your organization to take decision based on that. So before understanding what Power BI has to offer, we need to understand what is it first. What business problem Power BI has been introduced to solve? Make sense, everyone? And now people will ask me many questions. And if I want to learn Power BI is a collection of software services, apps, and connectors that work together to turn unrelated sources of data in coherent, visual, immersive, and interactive sites. Okay. Now tell me, guys, each and every definitions that you are giving, we understood that in a layman's lay language. We understood that in a layman's lay language. Even if you tell to an uneducated person, he will be able to understand. When you understand this, what is Power BI and what is business intelligence, then 50% you are ahead already. 50% you have learned the tool, because many of us don't know what the tool is meant for. Was it interesting to know what is business intelligence and define Power BI with our own words? Now, people will ask me many things here. Arif, it looks good. Yes, I'm happy with what is Power BI and what is business intelligence. Now, do I need to have technical knowledge to work on Power BI? Answer is no. You don't need to have any technical knowledge. Arif, do I need to any have coding language expertise before I start working Power BI? Absolutely no. If you have understanding about your company data, if you understand your data properly, then working on Power BI is so easy. And I'll be demonstrating that. I'll be creating in next 30 minutes, I'll be creating a dashboard and I'll be telling you what are the various capabilities of Power BI in a brief and short manner so that you'll get an understanding. Learning Power BI is not technically challenging, because after this, I'll be getting into the demonstration of the tool. Guys, people will ask me two questions here. Arif, can I learn Power BI without any technical expertise? The answer is absolutely yes. You can learn that. But can I be a data analyst only by learning Power BI? The answer is no. In order to become a Power Data Analyst, you should have knowledge of SQL first. You should have knowledge of SQL first, and then data analytics you can enter with the help of Power BI, Tableau, that kind of tools. There are other topics also, Puneet, that you have to be aware to be a data analyst. Power BI is not the only thing that will help you to become a data analyst. If someone tells you that, then definitely you after some time you will get an understanding about it. Whenever you join a company, they will not tell you on the day one itself, hey Arif, chalo, this is the data, then take the data and start working on your dashboard. No one will tell that. In my 10 years of career, guys, I have changed 3 companies. Whenever I join a new company, at least 1 month or 2 months of time is given for me to understand my business first, to understand my business, to understand my data, understand my data model. Then only I'll be given a task to build the dashboard. So don't think that on day one itself you'll be working on dashboard. You'll be given ample amount of time to understand the business, understand the data first. Then only you can present your dashboard in a productive manner. Otherwise, whatever you build without understanding about the business, then does it make any difference? Making sense, guys? So Power BI is one of the prerequisite to get into the IT field. One of the, I'm telling, one of the, it's not whole and soul. If someone is telling that, Arif, just learn Power BI and you are good to get into the data analytics field and you will be called a data scientist. Absolutely wrong, my friend. Power BI is one of the prerequisite. When I tell prerequisite, it is must if to get into the data analytics field. So to become a data analytics consultant, you should have knowledge of Tableau, you should have knowledge of Power BI, you should have knowledge of Python, you should have knowledge of SQL, and you should have knowledge of advanced Excel. These are the prerequisites to become a data analyst. And when I tell prerequisite, those are must. Without that, you cannot enter into the field of data analytics. So because of that, you are here to understand what do I need to get into the field of data analytics. In that also, to be specific, Power BI, how Power BI can reduce a lot of your efforts when you become a data analyst. And it's so easy to use. And people telling that, if you are telling 4 or 5 tools, is it difficult for me to learn those 4 or 5 tools? Absolutely not. In fact, in next 30 minutes, you will see how easily you can convert your raw data into dashboards. What's the difference between MSBI and Power BI? MSBI is Microsoft Business Intelligence, where you have different services like SSIS, SSRS, and SSAS. You have different tools. Power BI is just a reporting tool. SSRS, you can replace it with Power BI. So let's see how we can quickly convert our raw data into a insightful information. Let me just close this folder. Okay. Can you see this Excel file? So much of raw data available. So much of raw data. This is actually a data of my company, sales data of my company for around 4 years of information. It has around 51,000 rows. 51,000 rows, friends. And now, if someone comes and tell me, Arif, show me sales by year, sales by month, sales by quarter, how can I do that? How can I do that within a short period of time? And for that, you should understand your SQL. SQL is one way, yes, but to put up in a form of dashboards, what will you do? Have a look. This data I will use in Power BI and I convert this information into a dashboard. Have a look. I'll start my Power BI and just see how easy Power BI is to learn. How easy Power BI is to learn, and then convert that information, raw information, into attractive dashboard. So this is my page. As soon as you open Power BI, and then you will get this page available for you. Then how to get the data inside Power BI. Click on get data. And then my data is in Excel workbook. Now people will ask me, Arif, can I get only data from SQL? Can I get only data from SQL? I'll tell you the different data types that it support, means data sources it supports. Can you see? I'm just scrolling down. The different data sources that you can connect to Power BI is huge, and the list is not ending still. I'm continuously scrolling down and still the script is not coming to end. You want SQL server? Yes, you have SQL server available. You have a website. From there, you have to get the data. From websites also, you can get the data into Power BI. You have a PDF file that you want to convert into a dashboard. Yes, you can do that. You have Oracle server, you have DB2 server, you have SAP system. Yes, guys, SAP system also you can connect to Power BI and get data from there. When I tell BI tool, in my paint window, I have 4 different sources. You can have 5, you can have 10. And that's the place a BI tool becomes very important for us to get the information from various sources. Now I have the information in Excel workbook. I'll just select Excel workbook and we'll click on connect. I will navigate to the folder where my information is available. Global Superstore, and this is Excel file. Click on open. And you don't need any coding experience to work on Power BI. Select orders, select orders, and then you see this is the information you are trying to import in your Power BI. Click on load. That information you are getting inside the Power BI. Let's allow it a few seconds for that Excel file to get loaded into your Power BI. There we go. 51,290 records pulled in inside my Power BI desktop. And now all that information is available for me on the left hand side. Sorry, right hand side. Here I have my charts. If you want to go and see your data in a table model format, you can just come here and see your model. You have all the columns available. Then you can see your data here. Each and every row of your table you can see. If you want to customize your dates, for example, your order date is coming like this: 03 November 2011. If you don't want it to be, if you don't want to be, why we selected orders and what does other options do? We will see that in depth. So other options are transform data. If you have some data cleaning need to be done, Mohit, if you have some data cleaning need to be done, so you go for transform data. Then you do various types of data cleaning there. Then order date. If you don't like 03 November 2011, in fact, you like DDMMYY, then come here and format your data any way you want. Here we go. I converted my date format. If you have a particular column that you are not interested in, then you can just select that column, right click on it, and you can delete it. Delete. This is called data preparation, data cleaning, where you manually go and then you have an assessment of your data, and then you can understand what can be done on the data. Then you clean it, and then you come to visualization section where you create chart. Now people will ask me, Arif, how will you create charts out of it? These you have so many options of different charts. Click on your bar chart, for example, and then take sales amount, drag and drop it in the y-axis here, and then take order date, and from that order date, you take the year and drag and drop in the x-axis. Now you have sales by year. And how much time did it take? Not even few seconds. If you want to customize this chart, or if you'll tell next, or if this is a plain chart, I don't have any information. It's a plain chart. I don't have any labels available. Headers are not formatted correctly. So can I customize that? Go into your formatting of that chart, and then data labels you can turn on, and data labels are available. Now you'll tell, or if the numbers are very small, can you just make the numbers big? Come down, go into the values, and then add it to 15. And now see, number got increased. You want to display it in different units? Yes, you can do that. Thousands, millions, and billions. Yes, you can do. I got my labels. Then if you want to add some border, give a good look and feel, then select your chart again, go to formatting. Under the general section, you can go to the title and you can give your customer custom title, sales by year, sales by year. If you want to make it bigger, you can make it bigger here, 25, and then You can make it as center aligned. You got the title in center. That is with respect to title. Go into effects. You can add a background color to your chart. Yes. You can add visual borders and then make them as round edged. Then you can just make it as look good by 3D effect. Now my first chart I created with very much less effort without needing any coding experience. Next is I want to create another chart, sales by quarter, to understand how my sales is varying quarter to quarter. Take this pie chart, bring it here, and then start adding your values. Quarter from the order date, put it on legend, and then take sales and add it on the values. You have a pie chart ready, which gives you quarter-wise sales. People again tell, Arif, this chart is not formatted like this. Can we do that formatting again? Yes, go ahead in the fields again, do the formatting. Now hold on. Arif, I spent 5 minutes to bring this chart to formatting. Do you want me to spend again 5 minutes on this other chart as well? No, no need to do that. Select your chart, copy your formatting and drop it on your sales by quarter and you are done. You got your formatting done. And then just go and change the title as per your requirement, sales by quarter. If you want to create another chart, this time a line chart, bring this line chart and then add sales in the y-axis and then add month in the x-axis. You got your month. People will tell, Arif, I want to separate line. I want to see separate line for each year. Then what you can do? You can take year and add this year in the legend. And now see something nice will happen. Separate lines for each year. Again, you want to copy the formatting? Yes, select this chart, copy formatting and drop it on this chart and you are there. How much time did I take to create a dashboard in Power BI? How much time did I take? Not more than 5 minutes, friends. Not more than 5 minutes. And now the best part of Power BI dashboards is have a look. Here we go. Select our year and other charts. See, it is getting filtered the information what you're selecting. Interactiveness. Isn't it really cool that charts are speaking to each other? It is telling, if you are selecting 2011, let me show you what are the sales in each quarter of that 2011. Let me show you what are the sales for each and every month in only in that 2011. If you select this quarter, let me just tell you in each year what is happening in this quarter, in each year what is happening in those months. This is the beauty of Power BI dashboard. Now people will tell, Arif, I want something more. What Power BI has to do it more. Now, if you think that Arif, dragging and dropping the fields from here to here, it's difficult. It's difficult, Arif. I can't bring this field here and put it here. Now, what will I suggest to you guys? Double click on somewhere on the canvas rather than adding those fields here and selecting a type of chart. Ask a question. Sales by country. Here we go. Map chart, you type, and then convert this into a visual. There we go. Natural language processing. Natural language processing is possible in Power BI. Guys, did you observe? I didn't select any of the chart. You want to create any other chart? Come here, type your questions. Sales by year. Here we go. Sales by year. What type of chart you want? Bar chart. You got a bar chart. Convert this into a visual. Here we go. Converted. Don't you think, guys, Power BI has so much of capabilities to improve your day-to-day efforts of reporting? And now first I told you a manual way of how to create a dashboard. Next, I told if you don't want to do that, you can quickly just type your question and Power BI will give you that options. And then what? What next? Once you have this, you want to share with your colleagues. File, click on publish, and then save it and publish it to your, I'll just give a name, Intellipaat sales dashboard, and then click on save and then publish it. You can give the link to your users and they will see that on a web browser. If they have subscribed to Power BI and you have given them access to see your dashboard, then they will see your report on Power BI. Now see, publish successful on the service. Click on this and it will open the dashboard in a browser. That opened for me on another screen. And let me just show you how it looks like. Here we go. Can you see this? Once the dashboard is published, you can see your dashboard on your workspace. I'll go to my workspace. I'll go to my workspace and you can see your dashboard that is published here. And now these dashboards are very interactive where you can share it with other users and they will use this dashboard and they can get involved in business decision making. So what I did in just half an hour, I got the data from various sources. I created my dashboard and I shared it also within just 30 minutes. And all I did this without any technical expertise. So now you might have got an answer to learn Power BI. You don't need to have any knowledge of SQL, any knowledge of any other tool. Only the understanding of your data is more than enough. Now, guys, this is what just in 30 minutes you have learned. Now, just think, just 30 minutes, you created a dashboard and you deployed on the Power BI service. Then just think 24, 25, 30 hours of program, what you're going to learn. There is much more thing beyond that, right? That Power BI can offer you data modeling, data transformation, security, and last but not the least, how to publish your data onto Power BI service and schedule the report refresh. DAX as well. Yes, that's what demo I had from my end to you guys. So this was just a brief introduction to Power BI, how you can use Power BI in your day-to-day activities, and then what are the prerequisites to start working on Power BI. And guys, again, I'm telling this is what just a 30 minutes of demo where you can convert your raw data in the form of Excel like this, into an attractive dashboard like this. So guys, in Intellipaat, we'll be helping you with the entire curriculum of the data analytics course, data science course that you can get enrolled with. And after a few minutes, the Intellipaat team will be helping you on that, the curriculum and information about it. Okay, guys, that's all from my end. Hope you guys had a good time in past. You got insightful knowledge about what is business intelligence, what is data analytics, and then that's what demo I had from my end to you guys.
Just a quick info, guys. Intellipaat provides Power BI online certification training in partnership with Microsoft, mentored by industry experts. The course link is given in the description below.